Time to get on with the story. The battle at Hulao Gate.
袁紹殿ではいかがであろう。
では不肖この袁紹総大将の任承ったからには一命を賭して逆賊董卓を討ち滅ぼしてみせよう。
連合軍が進撃を開始しました。
お供いたしとうございます。
I love Lubu and Dio Tan's relationship as the game goes on. It's so cool. This level is pretty big. I'll leave the red hair off and see how I do. Let's see. I'll use the charge. Oh boy, Lubu. An unstoppable force. You know, what I don't understand is, like, in war, you all come together to defeat an opponent, and then after that's over, you all return to killing each other. I don't get it. It's so hard. Like, to me, if I work with someone, I want to work with them for good if it works out.
背後の演術軍と協撃せよ。劉備軍は迂回して五郎館を目指せ。
友軍が来るまで深追いせんようにな。
Since I'm pretty powerful, I can take on Lubu. It'll still be hard, but I can stun him. I mean, I could hit stun him instead of him having super armor. I tried to save Yuan Shu too because, as I don't like anybody to die, so I try to protect people if I can. But if you leave him alone with Lubu, he's as good as dead. Of course your morale would drop if you found out Lubu was coming after you.
何？俺演術はめ撃ったな。
Look at all these troops. Oh boy.
切らねばならぬとはな。
敵将討ち取ったり。
まだ死んではならぬということか。
他の者の遅れを取るな。
I still haven't run into Lu Bu yet, but I do need to keep an eye on Yuan Shu.
彼らの遅れを取るな。
There he is. Uh-oh. I must be crazy.
ゲローメン消えよう。敵将討ち取ったり。呂布を包囲するな。五郎館を目指し東卓の首を上げよう。
It hurts so much.
さすがだ。
I got him!
討ち取ったり。 バカ。これが。
Lu Bu was the only thing that Dong Zhuo had going for him. And that supply unit is to get red hair. So in order to get red hair, you have to defeat Lu Bu, which means you also have to, when you're first starting the game, you have to make sure to power up one character up so you'll be able to hit stun Lu Bu. Because if you can't hit stun Lu Bu, it'll be really hard. Yeah, I'd say Guan Yu has a moderate walking speed in this one. It's not bad. What?
何も知らずにやってきよって今だ放て
Normally I kill these because if you leave them alone, because with the people that normally stand here as they're waiting for you to open the gate, they'll take damage from all these arrows and eventually they'll die. See what I mean? I always try to keep the assault captain alive, but it's really hard because even when he stands here, the arrows will pick him off up on top of the Hulao gate, so it sucks. I always, there's only a few times I've actually been able to keep the assault captain alive. It was to shield him from the arrows by just sitting in front of him so that the arrows wouldn't hit him. If it hits me, that's completely fine because you see that? I just blocked one of his arrows. Here comes Liru just appearing out of nowhere. Get off my assault captain. He's of no use to me, but I still want to protect him. Here comes Dio Chain.
これも運命どうかお覚悟を
Dio-chan is not a bad person in any way. Look, oh damn.
この勇猛ぶり想像以上
I always feel bad for killing her because she doesn't deserve it.
お父様申し訳ありません。
敵将討ち取ったり
I think he still needs some life ups and some Masu ups. I guess I'll find out. No, he doesn't need any life. Oh wait, I think I missed the Masu up over where Hua Shang was. Bummer.
騎士に勝る猛将よ
Man, I could not say how much I don't like him. Everything about him. Like even Lu Bu is better than him in terms of like what he fights for. Dong Zhuo just fights so he can just take over the world. That's it. Kind of like a super villain in a comic book. Uh-oh. Ow. Ouch. Well, that's the end of him. The Allied force wins. That took me 13 minutes. Not bad. Until next time on part 3.